Hello everybody and welcome to Zombies Chronicles, which does mean I'm playing on my PS4, which means that in some ways maybe the game will look worse, I don't know. But also secondarily, I'm using a controller, meaning boy howdy am I going to be playing a lot worse than usual. But this video is going to be coinciding and hopefully releasing on the same day that the other one does. Both of the videos being, of course, videos literally just simply based on the M1911, which as you can tell I have here. Jesus, I hate freaking using a controller to move. It does not work well, funnily enough, for FPS games, I feel like. Being tainted by the PC really does ruin your ability to play games like this. Which is so interesting to think about. I have turned off auto-aim and all of that stuff, so maybe that, you know, would help me, but if I need auto-aim, I should probably not be playing zombies. Yeah, I hope you've all been doing really well. Super patrons are Smazbaz and Brady Burns, and the regular patron is Ballywash. You're all very much appreciated and loved. I hope you're having a wonderful day. But essentially, for this map, my strategy seems to be the same as it always is, really. Which is essentially just kill zombies. It's crazy how that strategy keeps working out for me. Obviously, BO3 does have more movement opportunities and stuff like that, so it is easier. However, this version of the M1911 is so much worse. It's actually kind of funny. So essentially, this version of the M1911, well, the base version is actually pretty good. It does a bit more damage, and you know, has a nicer little like profile. But other than that, it is in BO3, so yeah, there is like some saving graces, I guess, you know what I mean. But yeah, it's kind of just all negatives, at least to me. I feel like it's always better to just go this way, which means it's more interesting not to go that way. Okay, there's nothing immediately. Okay, we're gonna buy this door and we're gonna go this way because I want to do a different video than almost all the other ones I do on this channel. We do want to get as much value as we can out of this pistol. Whoops. Before we go into the alleyway of death, do the feature that is only in this game that for a while I forgot about. Oh, the VMP. Do tell me in the comment section, guys, if you... Oh my god, look at that. It took a while for it to load in. That's always good to see. But do tell me, guys, if you actually want to see me do more BO3 zombies. I don't have every single map. I mean that, like, full-heartedly. Like, I literally only have, like, the Eisendrach, Shadows of Evil, and then Zombies Chronicles. So I really don't have many maps when it comes to this game. I wonder where the Kudu is. One thing that's really interesting is on this side of the map, they really don't hand-fist you too many weapons. It's like the LK9 and the VMP. Literally, weapons that, you know, feel accurate kind of to the weapons that were on the wall in the base game. But then on the other one, you have the MP40, which is better in this version. And also you have the Vespa as well. The KN44, which is literally, for something like the Giant, one of the best weapons. Which makes it really funny that it's just, you know, in the changing room area. Man, it's so crazy playing BO3 zombies and just being like, just look at it. Doesn't this feel really nice for all of you? Hopefully it does. I really, even though I don't like it and I have to use a controller which feels stinky, I do want to, you know, do a multitude of different games if I'm able to. Oh my god. Did not go well for me for a bit there. However, we can now go onto the stage, and there is an Easter egg with that door. It's simply like, it's not like anything that groundbreaking, but it is something. Okay, that isn't anything. Okay, so there is actually a gun spawn in here now. That is actually nice to see.
Shit with no ammo. Glorious.
I like how there's just a hole there. We won't turn it on just yet, I don't think. But, yeah. So we're doing things a bit different, really. It's so weird that there's just a hole there now. It just feels so different. Let's just open this up now, because I feel scared. I feel worried that I'm just going to fuck it up really quickly. I feel like the VMP is probably a good enough reason to actually go this way instead of the other way. One thing that's obviously very nice is just the fact that in this game you get 100 points when you crouch. They did add 2 more barriers, 2 being here, which I really don't like. It really feels kind of annoying for them to be there. Because it just means that when you're in this middle area, you do get swarmed a whole lot more. Okay, let's not be dumb. Too early, at least.
Look out, freak bag! I bite back!
Okay. So the one thing that's annoying, and is annoying on anytime you play zombies, is the fact that we really need points. And I really like using the Bowie knife on literally any time you can use it, because Bowie knife is Bowie good, just like David Bowie. Okay, we can now go and grab it, which means I think I shall.
Oh, sweet. Bowie
I do have the cooler version. And okay, we didn't fully get to go crazy with the weapon. However, that's still fine.
That'll keep him out for a few.
Okay. So not only that, but we also have a fair amount, honestly. So the one thing that I'm really trying to do in this video is just hope to do well, honestly. One thing that's really funny is if we went the other way around, we would have gotten the box on the first door, which would have been very humorous. But yet again, I don't want every single video, even when I transcend games and consoles, I don't want every single game to still be the same, because that would be very boring at the end of the day. Man, when you're just knifing zombies, it almost feels like nothing really changes. Get out. Man, it looks so pretty. Anyway, die. There we go. There's always that weird gas that's like the Nova 6 gas that always appears there for some reason. There's the bravado I want to see. Now the real question is just how quick can I get to 5k? The real annoying thing about playing on Kino, and my brain specifically, is just I will just... Oh, why don't I just get all the points I can before I do anything? So that's like how my brain works all the time. I think...
Reach for me, Jugga girl. Hoorah.
Sure, Tank Dempsey, sure. Why not? So there is the mystery box, obviously. And we will sit down at Mule Kick. Okay. It's probably very nostalgic for a lot of you to see this. So weird for this to be the way that it is. On the Wii version, there's actually a barricade there. A lot of you probably don't know that because it's the fucking Wii version.
Those things need to see the sunshine every once in a while.
Hey guys, have you touched grass? Because, boy howdy, you should probably do that. Well, that's just actually rude. I kind of like it and dislike the fact that you can actually get, like, wall weapons and stuff. It does make a lot more of the things better. But at the same time, it kind of feels a bit rude. Man, good old Apothecon. It's not even an apothecon. It was just tested on monkeys, and then they basically look like apothecons, which is a very interesting coincidence. I wonder if it's just like dark ether corruption. Like, maybe they sent like a monkey into the dark ether, and the dark ether was just like, you know what, I like this one. They're kind of cute. You know what, let's give them our face. Let's give them the respect they deserve. They're kind of cute after all. And then, like, you know, an apothecon was just like, ah, yes. Okay, so it's now a dog round.
Oh, great.
Which,
This again.
essentially, we have 2 rounds. Oh. We have 2 rounds until we have to worry about everything. Okay. So I will try to get like more mystery box spins. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So we can reload this now. We can reload this. Literally the only thing we really need to worry about is like, there's nothing we really need to worry about in general, is what I'm trying to say. Sure.
Ready to party, gutter slugs?
That's just a better weapon overall, so I'll take it. It also looks cool. However, it's still just a... It's also a wall weapon, so I mean, hey, we can make use out of that. Oh man, guys. I wonder how many of you just, like, stop moving erratically. It does not feel good. Hopefully not many. It's probably better to hold out this weapon, but it does make us slower. So there's an interesting question to be made.
Oh yeah, devil man.
Okay. It's funny to hear these quotes, and kind of the idea that, like, you know, so many of these... Okay, let's move away from all of this pain and suffering. From a little bit ago. But yeah, it's nice to see all these quotes and be able to recontextualize them. So like Devil Man is the Shadow Man, obviously. Like you could easily make a lot of those parallels, which is something so cool and interesting that you don't actually think about very often. I would like to get the Thunder Gun. I did get it in my other one, so I want it to be pretty fair. However, I do have double tap 2.0, so as long as I'm actually looping well, I should just be able to kill. But the annoying thing about BO3 zombies is the zombies always move in a really erratic way where only some of them are always running at a given time. So we can use the teleporter. Very good, very good. It's very interesting to be in a situation where you're just sitting there just like, ah, yes. The KN94, KN44, I keep thinking of the AN94 from good old Die Rise, which is a map I really can't wait to do 50 rounds of, so totally. I feel like the knife was one of the only ways to make them not release gas, but it's just so weird to see them not release gas. Because I've been playing, like, I've played Kino, like, Kino's, I think, the most played map out of the BO1 maps that I've done so far for the weapon showcase videos. So it's just interesting to just see all of that.
Die, you undead flesh addict! K to the I to the A, zom bitch!
This is the final round that the Bowie knife is actually effective. So essentially this round is the final round that I want to be using it in general. Okay, that's another one here. Oh, there's another one here. So that means I can actually either spin the box twice, which at the end of the day I probably won't do, or I can grab another one of the perks. We'll actually use the Wonder Fizz, I think, because Speed Cola, for reasons you'll find out, is probably a very necessary perk for, you know, the Mustang and Sally. I do think that this is one of the cooler things, is adding Wonder Fizz to a lot of these maps. Stamina up? Sure, I'll take that. Well, you know what? That actually means that we can easily actually get another box spin, which is actually really funny. I like optimizing maps, but like sometimes it just feels a bit too much. Like at this point, like I think we can all agree, like it's just a bit crazy how it's just like, okay, why is the audio not working? We're gonna pause this. Yeah, I know the Wi-Fi connection's lost. It's because for some reason it's decided that the audio is just not working. Come on. There's another game thing happening. I don't want to have to unplug the thing. Brecci will take. So now that we've done that, hopefully the game... There we go.
Please.
There we go. I don't know when it stopped recording, but it should be fine now. So, Brecci is not the weapon, however, that we're looking for this time. It is in fact the M1911, so we will simply go now and pack-a-punch this weapon, and you'll basically see why I don't like this weapon very much. Pack-a-punch. Like, I don't know why he's growling like a fucking crazy person. One thing that's weird is I don't know if... Yeah, so you can't double pack these weapons. That's one thing that has to be said. I don't think any explosive weapon can actually be double packed. I do like this. Hello. You can see me in the camera. Hello. Oh. I do like how that kind of shows you teleporting back in. Oh. Disc. Whee. But, Mustang and Sally working almost exactly the same way as before. However, they reload pretty slowly and not cool at all. Which is a major downside when you think about how they worked originally. Hello there. Okay, so we should now be using just the Mustang and Sally's. We've been recording for 18 minutes, which means that we're pretty good on, honestly, on everything. Now the only problem is making sure that we can get enough points as quickly as possible for us to just be able to nab some good shit.
Not a chance, bone maggots.
I still don't think I have the danger closest thing on me. So that is a pain. One thing that's annoying is the Nova 6 gas doesn't really do, like it kills zombies still, but it really doesn't do anything in this game. To you as a player, it really just feels like it's kind of just a nonchalant thing. I did already do this video, and it was pretty crazy actually. I essentially got the Thunder Gun and Ray Gun Mark II. No, I didn't get the Thunder Gun. I just got the Ray Gun Mark II, which is essentially the, like, you know, as highlighty.
Not a chance in hell, you maggot addicts.
So, as you can see, it can do a lot of work. It is only round 10. But even still, on round 10, it still left a crawler, and I shot 2 shots. One from each pistol, obviously. So it should kind of show you that, although these weapons are still good... Holy crap. The splash damage is still really insufferable. And half the times, you're just going to explode yourself. Knife you. Knife you. Knife you. And we're gonna try to get Speed Cola. You know what? Widow's Wine. Pretty damn fair weapon. But yet again. Fucking span around like a crazy person. Okay. Gotta love the BO3 mechanics. Yet again, there is no double pack punch for this weapon, so it is actually kind of weird in that way. Because it means that there isn't as many reasons to do as, like, such a few things. We will yet again be trying to just grab fun weapons. Brecci is like pretty fucking okay. I do like how for dog rounds it's essentially just like one Widow's Wine grenade will just kill them. Okay.
Ammunition on the house.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have the danger one, so there's no point. Like, I would see point in, like, oh, every 3 rounds, and also, you know, being able to have a gobble gum that, like, you know, makes it so then we can actually just use the damn weapon. Like, it would be fine, and I feel like, I honestly feel like if it was in BO2, or even, like, if it was in BO2, I think a mechanic where you had to, like, buy it, maybe, for, like, you know, a few points, you know, or something like that. You have to like pick up something, like even like if it was like a buildable or something. I feel like that would work fine. I feel like a buildable that you have to equip that means you don't take explosive damage would literally be pretty okay in like some of the Victus maps. But it's just not a thing that happened. Which is very sad. I feel like double tap also does not work with this weapon at all.
I'll keep killing.
Which is interesting to think about. Man, it's just so sad to see the cha-ching, cha-ching, like really cool reload turn into just you drop the weapons to the floor below the HUD and then you just don't do anything.
Awesome.
Okay. You gotta shoot both guns at the same time. You just gotta. I guess at that point we should have just gone ballistic with the weapons. These have gone a bit weird before. I have seen these projectiles and stuff go like really weird. Widow's Wine is such a weird perk. It doesn't even feel like... I feel like actually Wonderfizz probably breaks Widow's Wine the most out of any perk. Because it just becomes so obsoletely strong. Also, for some reason, modded zombies. I always feel like BO3 should never have a perk limit because, like, 1, perkaholic, and 2, it just feels so weird. I saw an M16 in there. You're telling me that they put the M16 in the box again? Okay, fair enough.
Man, why does it always do that to me?
Why does she always cuck me? It always happens. Poor Dempsey. Let's see where it goes. Literally took so dang... I don't even think BO1 takes that long for it to finish doing that animation. Looks like a perk machine. I always feel like whenever you see a BO3 player here, it just feels so weird.
Check out all these cool lights and buttons.
Okay, well, we got what we wanted. At least I got what I wanted. Don't know about the rest of you guys, but Thunder Gun is one of the most fun weapons just to screw around with in this game. So, it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a really big joy for me to actually be able to use it in BO3. But yeah, so let's talk about the Mustang and Sally in this game, because I think that's kind of the entire point of this video almost. The interesting thing about it, right, is just the fact that, like, it's meant to be a weapon where it's like, oh, well, you know, you just spray it, you pray it, you have fun, but there's no PhD, there's a gobble gum you can use. Yeah, woo. I can't wait to spend, you know, 20 million points on a gobble gum. I'm just gonna throw this away, honestly. I'm gonna reload these ones. Tried to, you know, mitigate damage to myself, but it did not want to work. Okay. I love it when zombies jump because of explosions. It's the funniest thing to me. Okay. Okay. We're getting close to being able to pack a punch again, and the audio is still working, which is nice to see. Okay. I'm hoping to just get to, kind of have like a 40-minute video, honestly, and getting to like around 20-25. And just, even though, like, just showing just how different BO3 kind of becomes than, you know, its contemporary. Obviously, one of them was on Ascension, so Ascension is a bit different. But, like, you know, the Thunder Gun can actually make drops in this game. Neither of these weapons are actually going to be using any of the double Pack-a-Punch benefits. So in that way, it's actually pretty fair in a few of the cases. But it's just a really interesting kind of idea to, like, show off, in a way, the same weapon, but in two games that are just so vastly different. Because unlike something where it's like BO1 to BO2, that's still functionally fairly the same.
Gotta get some more rounds.
Okay. Oh. Well, that fixes that problem. I wanted to... Okay, we only have a few shots left.
There's just something so beautiful about blowing shit up.
Okay, well, we only have this left. Feels bad, everyone. But hey, it does mean that we can have some fun with the good old Thunder Gun. Hey, I sent them... It's like a scoreboard!
Ah, you're getting pus all over my pants!
Pus Pants, new item in store now. Okay. It's so weird to see these zombies, like, just be so annoying. Is this a dog round? Because if it is, that's actually kind of good for us. It's not a dog round. Okay, well that means that for a little bit we're going to keep using the Thunder Gun. Yet again, it would be so nice if you could just grab multiple perks in this game. The main reason is just simply because I feel like so many times I just want to get like maybe a mule kick or, you know, something like that. Like, I just wish that you could at some point turn off quick revive. Like, Moon had it right, you know, that hacker feature where you could just return perks is just so useful.
You're all gonna die today.
Okay. But yeah, welcome to...
I just sent that thing back to 1946.
1946, huh? I wonder what the significance of that is. Someone in the video will be like, well, actually, in 1946, that was the year where they re-teleported into this timeline. And why Zombie Chronicles exists or something like that.
Feeling light. Need the juice.
I feel like Dempsey may be an addict. The thing that's pretty fine is just the fact that well, that's useful if I wanted something better than this. Which, I mean, hey, there could be something.
Attention, freak sacks! Everything must go!
Yeah, no. Well, we're gonna have to leave anyway.
Player, I need more ammo or we're going down.
Yeah, I know that, Dempsey. What do you think I'm doing?
Wonder if Richtofen has gears like those in his head.
So as you can see, you can't double pack either of these weapons. Just making sure that if all else fails, that I give it the thing, the videotape. That's a bucket. I looked at the bucket and I was like, ah yes, my prize. Okay. Man, like the movement's like okay, but like everything else is just so meh. Every single time a Widow's Wine grenade goes off, you're just like, cool, and then you realize it really did not do anything, and you're like, eh. Also, you have one more hit in this game, which really just makes it feel like you're cheating half the time. But like, yeah, like I think this video really won't show per se the craziness of this game. I think when I use like something like the Dagon's Glare, I think it's called, the KRM Pack Punch, it'll really show. Also, pay attention to the barrel and how it works with this weapon. So the entire barrel system rotates. It shoots it, rotates. And then, yeah, it allows you to do the cool stuff. However, we now have Mustang and Sally's back, which is obviously really good for us. And I'm so annoyed that there was a moment where we didn't, yeah, where things were going annoying. We'll just see what we get. That is actually very useful. Because, that means that we basically have a max ammo. At least for this weapon. Which is very, very good. I think we can all agree. Because we can essentially train up a big horde, activate that. I think we get 2 activations. So it's essentially 2 max ammos. Oh, shit, let's not die. I love the zombies in this game. It really does feel like if you just don't open both doors, you're fine. Like, I feel like that's the real thing, is you just can't open both doors.
Hey, freak bag, you need to learn when to die.
When you die.
No chance, bone
Oh.
monkey.
Well, that's unfortunate. That means our max ammo, the potential max ammo count is going to go down. Whenever you see a crawling zombie, you have to run over and kill it. It'd be inhumane to not just end its life immediately. Zombie played Leapfrog. Man, I love watching explosion weapons. Like, they're so fun to just watch go off. It's just such a shame that, like, almost always they're like not that good, and in BO3 especially. Yeah, I think they're kind of at their worst in BO3, honestly.
Gotta give him credit, he's not about to quit.
Okay. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna be fine. The good thing is when we do want to end the game, yet again, I'm just gonna get to like around 20, 25. Because we don't have to have like literally the same thing. But yeah, I just wanted to really show off like really the difference when it comes to these games. Obviously, in one of them we're playing on Kino, which for all intents and purposes, honestly, is pretty fine. I will say that Alchemical Antithesis is probably one of the best Gobblegums, other than just blatantly spawning in a max ammo. For like a single gun video. Or like a video where you just want to use one weapon. We're gonna pop one of these. Oh man.
Double points. I guess he needs to get blowed up again.
Like, look how crazy that is, right? It just means you can literally just go crazy, and it doesn't even matter.
There's just something so beautiful about blowing shit up.
Like, this is like pretty fucking crazy, and it really does show just the differences that can happen in gameplay, really.
Fucker caught me napping.
Oh, well, that's bad for us.
So they got a little lucky. What?
Okay. Well, that's actually kind of good for us, because in a way it means that we can actually cycle through what we actually want to use, which means that we can grab speed cola, because we definitely want to grab speed cola.
Yeah, that hit the spot.
Okay, when you get speed cola, it's not as boring. Let's go. We have jug and speed, so it sounds like we're really hitting off a drug market. Probably not the best thing. Okay. We can get one spin of the good shit. Jesus Christ, that reloads fast. That snail is fast. I wonder what we're gonna grab from this. Well, we're not gonna grab Deadshot. There's really no point. Like, I don't think double tap affects any of the weapons that we have. So I think it's literally just speed cola, stamina up, jug, and widows probably. I feel like widows is probably one of the best perks ever. Okay, we know that the internet connection sucks. We don't have to continuously do shit about that. I hate how you have to, how holding things feels so worse in like these games. Yeah, chemical antithesis is so crazy. Isn't it every round you can get a new gobblegum when you're playing like online? That's crazy. Like for free. Because that means you have like 3 rounds. You basically have like a pretty high % chance. Jesus Christ. You have a pretty high chance to actually grab the stuff you want. Yet again, we still have an alchemical antithesis. So as long as we're not too silly and want to play too much BO1 zombie. Oh my god, let me roll. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Well, I hope you all had an absolutely wonderful time watching me play a new version of zombies. We haven't done BO3 zombies on the channel before. I also hope that you didn't mind the fact that, you know, we didn't get as far, obviously. But I think we did pretty well, honestly. It was really funny, and it really does go to show just how useful and needed PhD Flopper is for, obviously, this gun to work. But yeah, so hopefully you can kind of see why, even just animation-wise, feel-wise, and all of that stuff, why it just feels like in BO3, this gun is just not as good. Honestly, I feel like the Zeus cannon would have just been way better to use half the time. And as well, there were we could use turned. Like, turned is really insane of like a thing, and there's so many other things like that as well that are just so crazy. But yeah, I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.